Alright, so now after you've seen your name and you've printed your notification of admission slip, you've accepted the offer, the next thing to do is to, proceed to the school or proceed to pay for acceptance, to pay your acceptance fee. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So to do that, you go back to the school's website. I would have taken you to the link directly, but let me just show you how to get there. I'm doing this because I have a pre-knowledge page. Let me just show you how to get it. So first thing is go back to the Covenant University, homepage. And when you are here, you find this link here. resumption.covenantuniversity.edu.ng. Just click on it. When you click on it, it will give you information on resumption protocols and all of that. So it will bring you to this page. You see this page, it says get every necessary information you need for resumption. Scroll down here, it shows you that resumption of all returning students for the Alpha semester is from 17th to 18th September 2022. That all academic activities commence 19th September 2022. Now, you might argue that this is for returning students. But I put it to you that this covers all the students, because that is both the returning students and the candidates. Why I'm saying so is that recall that the due date for payment of acceptance fee is September 7th, and that the balance should be paid on September 12th. Okay? And that all academic activities, as you've seen here, commences on the 19th. So if that is the case, it therefore means that everything screening should have concluded between September 12th and 17th. So that on Monday, that is because if you check from my calendar here, the 19th is actually a Monday. Today is 3rd September, actually, when I am recording this video. Today is 3rd, and the Monday, which is the 19th, is actually a Monday. The date that is 19th is a Monday, and the 7th is Wednesday next week, when the payments of acceptance fee should have ceased, while payment for the tuition, that is the balance, is supposed to have ended on Monday 12th, which is the first Monday. That is after this one. Actually, that should be the third Monday, the second Monday in the month. So everything about admission should have taken effect between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so that the students will have returned to school on the 17th, which is Saturday, and on Sunday, which is 18th. So that is the arguments they resolved. Having said that, let's go to the issue of returning to school. Now, you might want to get the student's handbook. You can just click here and download the student's handbook. It's a PDF. You can just download it to your system and view it, which I highly recommend that you do so. So as per fresh students, let's see what you have to do. So when you hover your mouse over here, you see that there are 3 submenus. One is admission fee payment procedures. The other one is document for submission to Department and Academic Affairs unit, and then the resumption protocol for fresh students. So I'm going to click. Let's start with the admission fee payment procedures. I will click this now. Alright, when I click that, it brings us to this page. So let's read this notice. They said, kindly note that the payment process is only completed when the PIN and receipt number received at the bank is successfully uploaded onto the student's portal. Now, if you take a look at this link has changed to resumption. Of course, it was resumption anyway. So there are 2 ways to make payments here. There are 2 ways, like first of all, to pay admission fee and the procedure for payment, you can either go to bank and make this payment, or you can pay with your debit card via the InterSwitch platform. So the only difference between paying at the bank and paying with your debit card is this. You see, if you operate an account that has a limit, a daily spending limit of below 1 million, it's gonna give you issues, in trying to make this payment. That's just the point. And that is, I think, the most important reason why you would want to go to the bank to make payment. Okay, now that said, the acceptance fee is 250 with some coins on top, which means that if you want to pay just acceptance fee, then you can do that if your bank allows you to pay, let's say, within and above 250. That is to spend that in a day. But if you operate a current account or a savings account that is of higher limit, then I think you can easily make both payments at the same time, because if you add the two payments, it's gonna come up to about 1 million and a few coins on top. Alright, so having said that, you should check with your account if you can make payments of above 250k at the blow. If not, then you have to go to the bank. So either fix that and then you come. But I think you should just go to the bank and make this payment for this stuff. I think that's just the only thing. That as per the charges, the charges are negligible. If you check the the charge is just 600 naira difference of 350, just about maybe 250 difference there. So I don't think charge will really be an issue why someone would want to go to the bank. Just about 250 naira difference. So having said that, how do you now pay, or what is the process? The process is that you log into your portal as before. I think at this point you should already know how to log into your portal. But if you still don't know this, the place to go is to go to admportal.covenantuniversity.edu.ng. Now let me just give you a brief difference between paying at the bank and paying online with your debit card. The process is very similar. The only thing is that at the bank you will be issued a printer that contains a PIN and receipt number, which you're going to use to authenticate your payments later on this portal, some other portal related to this anyway. Whereas if you are paying directly with your debit card, you are going to be using the InterSwitch platform. Okay, so this preamble I'm going to show you applies to both. The essence of going through this preamble is actually to obtain your notification of admission slip, which I believe you've already obtained. So what you do is you take that slip to the bank, any of these banks here, GT Bank, Covenant Microfinance Bank, the Canaan Land branch, Zenith, Eco, UBA or Access. When you get to the bank, you make the payment for the issue that you want to pay for. Let's say you want to pay for acceptance fee, or you want to pay the balance. Check this is acceptance fee is 250, balance is 842. Depending, you have to be higher than this or lower. What happens is when you make that payment, they're gonna give you a printout to that effect. So you come back to the portal, the same portal, you log in. When you log in, you're gonna come to this if you didn't actually click on that anyway. So let me just log in anyway. Let me just log into an account and show you what to do. Just follow my cursor. I think it's very simple and self-explanatory. Go to the bottom here. So where they are saying click here to accept offer is actually this place here. So you click on this place to accept offer. All that it will do, like you've seen here, is that you will be redirected to this student's portal, which is this link. So if I open this link on a new page, you see that it will open this same page here. Check it out. You see, it's the same page. Let me even close this. So when you are here, what you have to do is to put in your registration number, and you get that from the same notification of admission slip, the same one that you took to the bank, the same one that you downloaded, the same one that you printed. That same stuff. When you look on it, you're gonna see registration number is here shown there. So you just copy this, come put it here, and then you put in a password, which is KSN City. But I am having a feeling that for a start, or at the start, you may not have a password. So what you should do is to click on forget password. Okay, when you click on forget password, then you will put in that your JAMB registration, that's your registration number here. Then you click on reset or request resets, and that is gonna send a mail thing to your email, and then you get a reset, and then you'll be able to create a new password now. And you should make sure that that password is case sensitive. Okay, of course the password is case sensitive as you can see here. So if you use a capital letter in your password, you should remember to use the same capital letter when trying to log in. Then when you have changed your password, or like I said, just click on forget password first. Put in your registration number here, that's your Covenant registration number here. Click on reset password, then you follow the prompt in your email to create a new one, and then you now put it here, while your Covenant registration number will be here. Then you click on sign in. Now when you sign in, it's going to take you to a new page. Now this new page is kind of a new portal chat, and on that page you're going to see a place to click on students account. Now this process is for people who paid to the bank, who went to the bank and make payments. So you will click on student account, then you click on make payments, then you click on select then from there you just select CUP. Why you are selecting CUP is because you want to pay, you want to authenticate your payment at the bank, because at the bank they issued you a PIN and a receipt number. So that's why you are selecting this. Otherwise you will select InterSwitch. If you're actually trying to pay with your debit card, you select InterSwitch. All these processes that you find here are the same process that I just discussed. So if you are paying with a debit card, after you've gone all the way up to this point, you just select InterSwitch. But if you pay at the bank, what you do is you select CUP, just select CUP. Then you enter the exact amount that you paid at the bank, and then you click outside the enter PIN amount space. Okay, then you confirm that this is the payment you wish to make. Then you click on proceed. You click on proceed, it will now bring up a page where you can enter the PIN, that PIN that you were issued at the bank, that printout. You will now enter that PIN and the receipt number that is on that printout. Then you click on pay, and the transaction should be successful. And if there is any issue, you should contact the people in charge via WhatsApp, and this is the number. So if payment is successful, click on resumption icon and fill resumption forms. Then you print your whole clearance form. Now let's go to making payments with InterSwitch, as in with your debit card. After you've gone through all this process, you really don't need to go through all this. The same thing that I just explained. What happens is when you get on the new portal, which is this portal, that is after you change your password and then you log in, and you just click on student accounts as usual on the home page of the students portal. Then you click on make payment. When you click on make payment, you now select InterSwitch and not CUP. You select InterSwitch. When you select InterSwitch, you now enter the amount you choose to pay. Of course, there's going to be a charge on it, as you've seen. When you scroll down, you see that there are charges. If you're paying at the debit card, like you can see here, the charge is 600 naira, which is nothing. The charge is 600 naira, so just be aware of that. Then you pay, pay just the normal way you pay with your debit card. So if the payment is successful, you will be redirected back to the portal. But if it's not successful, you can always contact the school via this link. Just contact these guys and they'll sort it out for you. So if your payment is actually successful, what you do is you click on resumption icon and fill in the resumption forms, just like people who paid at the bank, and also print your whole clearance form. I think that is self-explanatory. So after you have done all that, you've printed, you've filled, you fill your resumption forms online, then you print your whole clearance. That is what you have to print out.